Howdy, partners. It's Snared Fluff Podcast, part 2? 2.5? I'll say this is part 2.5. Yeah. I'm playing pinball. Declan's making music again. We're jamming out. It's a good time. You're gonna hear my loud ass keyboard. Enjoy it. There are only a few privileges in life, such as hearing my keyboard, dude. Honestly. So Snared Monkey's revisiting, I can't talk, revisiting one of his old songs, and I'm just playing pinball. I'm trying to think of something to talk about, yeah, this is just a good time, really. Not really in the mood for talking right now. It's kind of another time to chill out before school. I suck at pinball, apparently. What's that synth there? I hear like a really light synth in the background. Yeah, that thing. That's cool. Wow, I heavily apologize to anyone having to watch this pinball game. This is a really bad game of pinball. I am like failing like every shot and shit. Compared to that one on the first podcast where I like played a single game for like 30 minutes. Oh, the ball, I completely glitched the ball. Oh, wait, no, it actually worked for once. That's really cool. Yeah, so funny thing about the first podcast, when I played this, I had been playing for over half an hour, and then Sonic just clipped and got stuck. I probably could have played the game another 30 minutes, to be honest with you. I was just that good. Not good. Not that good anymore, though, apparently. We're gambling now. Of course. Typical things for a sophomore. That's right. God, I'm tired. Sonic Pinball is just not living up to the expectations, honestly. Like, even my jackpots aren't that exciting, dude. It kind of reminds me now, like, I'm just thinking about, like, disappointing things in general. Have there ever been, like, a song that you made or something that was, like, disappointing? And how did you, like... Like, what did he do with it? Like, did he make it more interesting over time? Or, like, is it just a sad...
Well, I mean, my last song, Cats in a Can, was like, I made it and it sounded really good, but I was like not really in the mood to mix it, and I was kind of disappointed with it after I made it, and I just fixed it now, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it sounded like pretty damn well tuned. Like, I wasn't gonna say that was disappointing or anything. I'm happy that it turned out as something good. I think that's something nice about going back in like your demos or something, because I'd get like disappointed with the song, you know, throw it to the demos because it's trash. Oh wow, I just got a double jackpot. Anyway, and that's not, you know, that's not a disappointment at all. I'm making good out of something bad. Anyways, so like get like a trash song or something, kind of disappointed with it. But I think it's something that, wow, I just lost pinball, that was awful. But I think there's something nice about saving those songs, even if you don't really like them much, because like you can end up revisiting them and turning into something good. I wonder if with my first couple albums where I made them like a week each, if something like Honda Hayride, which was such a good album for me at the time, if I had like decided to wait on it and maybe like learn for the next couple months like how to really fix up my songs, like how much different that album sound. Because I learned a lot, and like I can't imagine how much different it would be if I made those songs with all the knowledge I have now. I'd probably have a way different sound. That's the thing too, I feel like in a way I still somewhat struggle to find a different sound in every album, but my music's definitely changed a lot. Like, I shouldn't really think that's a problem, like me trying to make something different. Wow, the ball just bounced out of existence. Complete bullshit. Complete bullshit, like SoundCloud. I can't take uploading stuff on SoundCloud, man. You get like 2 hours. Actually, that's not bad at all. find Bandcamp kind of annoying because it tries normalizing all my songs when I already normalize them and balance out the audio, and it just ends up with glitching songs. Like, for some reason, COVID Claims Another off of Genocide and Snowden, you know, Snared, Fluff. When I ended up, like, putting it all into Bandcamp for us, it just made COVID Claims Another, like, way too loud. And then it just, like, stood out more than every other song. Which isn't such a bad thing, it was just, it made the snare really loud for some reason. It was just stupid. Like, I already balanced every song. I might be completely wrong with this and I just failed to balance it, but I'm pretty damn sure they're trying to fucking normalize it because I literally went into every song days before releasing it and made sure all the volume was the same. And I remixed it too, so like I came prepared. What the fuck was that? I don't know if you're trying to give this song like a sad tone, but it definitely feels like it has a bit of a sad tone to it, in a way.
I'm trying to think. It reminds me of like a song that's trying to sound happy but just isn't.
Yeah.
There's one song in particular it reminded me of. Oh, it reminded me of The Blonde by TV Girl.
TV, yeah.
Just I was thinking about it. And it has like a similar feel to it. Like
Yeah.
it sounds like with all the instruments, it sounds like a nice like band or something. But like, I don't know. It just also has this melancholic undertone.
Yeah. Wow, I am really bad at Sonic Pinball tonight. Oh my god. This is just awful, dude. Oh, but The Blonde. I remember that song. Isn't that the one where it's like, what would all the blonde girls do or something? Or all the, and then it says like blonde-haired girls. And
Well, yeah, it just talks
brown-haired
about
girls.
like all the different colored hairs. And, how like it was like when you're standing in the rain.
Yeah.
Something
Like
I don't know.
like where will all these people be like comfort or like
Yeah.
yeah. That's
It's
such
just
a I love the
I love that song, but
yeah.
I think that's my favorite one off the album.
It's not my favorite. Probably one of my favorites. What's it called? The Getaway is one of my favorites. Hate Yourself.
Yeah.
Now there's a certain one that I can't remember the name of it now. Daughter of a Cop, I think. Nah.
Oh, she was the daughter.
Is that the really kind of mellow sounding one? Oh no, but that's still one. That's easily one of my favorites, but not the one I'm thinking of now.
I love their usage of like
Sampling.
yeah, like the sampling that comes from like random movies from like the 50s or something.
Yeah.
It's really random, but it's like whoa.
And
Also,
it works.
in Lovers Rock, I listened to the original sample and they like stitched together the entire like riff, or not riff, the entire melody. The one that's like
Yeah. I remember Lover's Rock. That's a very good one. That whole album is just fantastic. Did you know they reissued that recently? They made like 100 copies and they're like, yeah guys, funny mystery grab bag. And it was the one time that Bandcamp didn't notify
it's super
my...
expensive for some reason, like when you find it.
Yeah, well Bandcamp just didn't notify my phone. Like it sent me the email, but it just didn't go off. And it was like the only Bandcamp thing that didn't go off. And I was pissed, dude. Always wanted that record. I just...
Oh, it's really hard to get.
Yeah, it probably sold out within 10 minutes. People are on crack when it comes to Bandcamp merch. Like,
Or on crack.
they are literally on crack. If you've like seen what it's like to try and order something on Bandcamp, like when it's 100 copies and it's somewhat popular. When I say somewhat, I mean 1,000 people wouldn't get it. It is hell. I remember what was the record label? I think like Lullaby Records or something. there are these people that release a bunch of ambient stuff, and they had some fantastic albums on cassette. Towers. That was like a really good kind of ambient album from what I remember. There are a couple other. Oh yeah, Sewer Slut. Sewer Slut was like a kind of. Oh, what would that music kind of be called? Glitchcore pop, maybe? I'm sorry if I'm totally obliterating the genre, but they had a Sewer Slut album released on like Pink Sparkle cassette, and it was just like the coolest shit. That would have been such a nice album to own. They're only 100 copies. It sells out like so quick, literally within like a minute. I've never been able to get something off of their site. And because they're in a different time zone, it releases some random time like 2 p.m. for us. So it's pretty cool, you know. Pretty cool in a sarcastic way because it's fucking awful. But speaking of French Exit, I played through that on the drums. I've always like played through a bunch of songs on that album on drums, but I never just played through the entire album. And I did that one night, and it was just crazy experience. Very dreamy, very nice.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure the actual genre is called dream pop or something.
That would make sense.
Just the nasally voice of the frontman combined with all the echoey
yeah,
and old-timey like what's it called? Samples. It's just dream pop because it uses like pop aesthetics with really like old sampling and like echoey sound effects, and the guy's voice just kind of drones.
Yeah, it
She
does.
was the daughter of the cop. He doesn't really sing. He just kind of speaks in
Notes, kind of.
notes. Yeah, it's not rapping. He's just speaking.
Well,
in
have you
notes.
heard Purple Maddie's Purple Hearts Club band?
I do remember that he rapped in that.
It's like all pitched up, and it's a very weird album, but it's also a very good album. But it's like only on SoundCloud. It might be on Bandcamp, but it's definitely on Spotify from what I remember. I don't really use Spotify much at all anymore, but I used to like only use that. And it just feels like this weird like hidden demo album of theirs that they just shouldn't have released at all.
They didn't want it released.
Wait, really?
No. I'm joking. I just think that would be funny.
Well, when you said it, it just made me think like record labels kind of do that sometimes, you know. The group The Drums, love their album Visible Thoughts, one of my favorite albums ever. Just the sound, the energy of it, it's like, it's a very memorable album for me, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I was actually gonna play it earlier. I was considering I might just play it tonight. Great album, right? And they're like, I check out their Instagram because I actually follow their Instagram. I don't really follow too many people on Instagram, but I do follow theirs. And the main dude, I think his name is John Pierce, something like that. I might be completely wrong. Apologies. And he's like, yeah, so we got a new B-Sides album coming soon. I didn't want to release it, but my record label said I have to release a B-Sides album at some point. And it's like, why? Like, what's the point of that? Like, I get it, money, right? But like, you're just making them release shit they don't want to release. That probably isn't actually all that good. I say that, but I've heard some of his B-side shit and it sounds great. But like, I don't like that. The record labels force stuff like that. Kind of makes me hope I never get popular, successful enough to get onto a record label that's just gonna restrict me, so I can just keep doing whatever the fuck I want. Like, I'm happy with our channel because like 1 or 2 people see that, it's gonna be the most confusing, like chaotic thing, and that's awesome. And they're gonna see all this different art and like all these different videos and things, and they might not find it interesting. Good for them. Fuck them. It's a passion project. Love it.
Fuck and you for not finding us interesting.
Yeah, I mean, not really. If they like, you talk shit about it, then yeah, like fuck you, like it's my art, bro. But like, I don't know, I don't really. I just remember releasing some really shitty ambient song one time that I think ended up being on Girl I Saw Yesterday, the album I did back in September. that album was like a nothing album to me. It's like I don't care about it at all except for Kinder Surprise Egg, which is a great song. Other than that, album is kind of shit. But it reflects an important time and change in my life. Anyways, dude was like, this is a good start. And I was just thinking in my head, like, fuck you. Like, it feels like an insult when you, like, you put so much emotion in something, and I feel like it's a full project, fully finished, and then some dude's just like, yeah, you know, like, this is, like, you know, you're starting. And I was just like, thanks for the feedback, and I'm just thinking in my head, like, I wanna, like, fucking punch this jackass. But it was a shit song anyway, so I appreciate his honesty, in a way, but also fuck him. Because I'm still a little bitch, and yeah, I don't like that stuff. It's just annoying at that point. Because it felt like a full thing to me. It was funny. Dudes were talking about Void can't sleep again in class today. Mason and Dylan.
Oh, more people are talking about it?
Yeah, Mason and Dylan were sitting next to me, music for films and games. I had my laptop out, I was making beats, and they saw me, and they're like, yo, have you made any diss tracks? And I was like, you know, Void can't sleep? And they're like, yeah, dude, his stuff is fire. And then just all of us and Ian just fucking, like, collectively just, like, laughing, talking about how fire his music is. Man. He's getting a lot of attention, though. It's kind of cool in a way. I like these keyboards they're making, dude. Oh, I just got bar in Sonic, dude. Bars, Rats Garbage, Jazz. I love Jazz. That's such a fun song. And that's literally just a remix of Yaz.
Trying to get this one chord, and it's like this really somber chord progression that has like this happy light at the end, and then no.
I just realized I'm actually doing good in this game of Sonic Generations. I say that and then the ball almost instantly goes in and I lose. But I might get a high score. I'll go for a high score and then I'll end this funny little podcast. Although you're still working on the song, that'd be cool to keep it on. I'm just not sure if I want to make this another like 30-minute video, because this is a 17, but you know. It's kind of weird, now with like full in-person school, I do all my work at school and I just have all this time at home. I gotta start like planning how to actually be like more productive in a way at home. I mean, I guess I am because I'm making a ton of music videos and art, but like I feel like I want to do something else. I don't like doing the same thing at all, really. Like, even right now in my music, I feel like I'm just kind of experimenting because I feel like I'm making similar stuff in a way, and I don't like just doing the same thing. It's kind of weird to me now that I think about it. There were like 2 EPs that I've made as a Rat's Garbage that I'm just not gonna release because I feel like I should wait and make something better, and that's just weird to me. Like, if I was in the normal way that I would make stuff, I would just release it. I'd be like, you know, like, good, this is a good EP, enjoy it, guys. But no, I'd rather wait and actually do something better. And maybe that's just me growing as an artist, because I feel like music gets harder. It gets harder for me to make good music because maybe I'm setting the expectations higher and higher every time, and I'm expecting to make something better and improve. I'm not just gonna do shit that I was doing back in September again and release that, because I would feel very disappointed with that and bored, unless it was just me messing around and just something for fun. Like, I made 2 EPs on Fluff stuff, Apple Pie EP and Memory EPs, and those 2 were EPs that I made in like a very short amount of time, and that was the point of them. It was just a really good day and me reflecting that musically in a very quick experience. Like Memory EPs, I made that at my grandparents' house while I was waiting for lunch. And Apple Pie EP, I made on on the end of February vacation. Oh my god, Sonic just clipped into the same exact spot in pinball
Sonic?
that he did last time. Yes. You know in pinball how last time I got stuck in a part and couldn't move? Guess what just happened, bro? I actually can't hit anything. I'm hitting every button. This is just unfair. I like just hit my new high score too. 40,000, dude. Or actually, that might still not be high enough. God, what bullshit, dude. Yeah, X's boost. So, why isn't it just not working now? Wow, that is awesome. Well, hope you motherfuckers enjoyed the podcast thing. I am a god at pinball. The Snared Monkey's a god at electronic, experimental, funk, lo-fi, groove, drum and bass, R&B. Just keep adding. Yeah, what are some more genres you could come up with real quick? House?
Sure.
Trap. I mean, you got the 808 going on, bro. We got 808s, we got the funk, we got jazz chords. Yeah, this is also jazz. This is also psychedelic. TMZ needs to shut the fuck up. I do not care that much about Kanye West. Good night, everyone. It's podcast part 2.5. Like, this is Kingdom Hearts of the fucking, 7.5 games. Signing out. Good night. What is the button to end this video? Don't know. Just kidding. I do.